Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
And in our opinion, of course, Bob.
All right, Brad, in case you haven't already, which I'm sure you have because you were in it, if you haven't watched our video on the Broda pedal rocker, I'm going to put it right up here, Brad.
Sure.
So they can click to that and watch it. That basically shows the function and how it works and all that. But in addition to that, we want to do a video on some of the guidelines.
Right.
For it. 12 of them, the dirty dozen I call
You
them.
better believe it. Model 48R is the chair
Oh,
that they
you're
have.
impressive, Brad. Okay, so here, let's just go ahead and start with them. Number one, this is intended for residents of long-term care,
Right,
basically.
right.
And we've dealt with Broda chairs for many years, Brad,
Oh, yeah.
haven't we? Yeah. They're always well-built, quality chairs, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
They are for residents under professional caregivers.
Right. You're
Basically.
typically not going to find us in the house or out on the street. It's in that professional setting. And, you know, we've got probably, 45 years between us working
Right.
in this setting.
So we've seen these for a long time. So, all right, so it's intended to be used by professional caregivers, basically. Number two, do not use in a shower. There are parts that will rust, Brad.
The frame is made out of steel. It's well built. It's well painted with a real nice powder paint, but you know it's not made to get wet.
Powder coated, right?
Yeah,
See, I know the lingo.
excellent.
All right, number three, you want to use Broda parts and accessories. Don't be trying to use something else on there, something foreign. As soon as you do that, it nulls any warranties and
Right.
guarantees, I'm sure. So.
All OEM parts.
Yeah. Number four, after a resident sits down in the chair, so if I sit down in the chair, Brad, you want to immediately put the seat tilt on.
Sure. So we'll demonstrate that nice and smooth. I really
Right.
like that.
And the reason for that is then the residents can be less likely to tip forward. And number five kind of falls right in with that, Brad. You want to tilt them enough, especially with an agitated patient, that they're not going to tip forward, tip back, slump, all those things. You want to find the position, again, the caregiver would determine this, that they're going to be comfortable and less likely to fall out.
Right.
Or tip it over.
Yep.
All right, and that goes, we'll just keep moving right along here,
Sure.
Brad. Number six, you don't want to park the chair with an agitated resident near a railing or an object where they could pull themselves and even pull the chair over, possibly.
Right.
It'd be tough. I don't know how they could do it.
Yeah, it's
Or even if, you don't want to put it near loose objects. You know,
right.
I mean, that they could pull on top of them
Sure.
or something along
Right.
that line.
And that's the idea of the rocker part, that'll help settle them down and calm them, right?
Right, exactly. Number seven, you want to make sure the brakes are applied when it's not in use or when you're going to transfer a resident out of it.
Sure.
So Brad, you wanted to show that real
Yeah.
quick?
All the brakes are the same. They're the nice kind of brakes that you can lock with your foot, and they're easy to do. You don't have to bend over to unlock them. There's a little button up here that clicks, and you hear it click there and there. Really nice brake system.
Excellent. Number number eight, I'm sorry. Number eight, don't leave the chair on a slope or uneven ground.
Yeah.
These wheels are very good wheels, very good casters, and they wheel very easily. And if you leave a resident on a slope, they're gonna.
Yeah. If you got a ramp or an incline, you need to be right there with it. And the chances are, in a facility, they're not going to have that.
That
You
slope.
might run into it, but usually not.
Reminds me of my golf clubs whenever I leave them on a hill and all of a sudden they're rolling away. All right, number nine, don't allow the bare skin of the resident to rest against these straps. I think they call them comfort tension seating straps.
Right. Yeah, they're very nice straps, and they're
I don't know if you can see that, Lonnie. Now the only analogy I have, Brad, is like if you put your bare skin against the straps of a lawn chair,
right.
and after a while you've been sitting there, moisture builds up, and then all of a sudden they kind of almost stick to it, and that would be the same on these. Now these are much higher quality than the lawn chair,
Oh yeah. These are.
but the same result can happen.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, get that cushion there. It's the way it's made to be done. So it's use it as you get it, or what they recommend.
right. Number 10, we want to mention the restraint issue, and this is an issue that's in our state. If a person normally, a resident of a nursing home, if they normally can get out of a chair on their own, and then you put them in a chair like this and you tilt them back, and now they can't get out of the chair on their own, that is considered a restraint in Minnesota. I'm not sure if it's in Wisconsin or not yet, Brad, but it definitely is Minnesota, and you have to have, fulfill the guidelines for having a restraint in that system. So, I'm just warning you, I don't know what you're gonna wanna know the laws of your own state, but you wanna know that. If a resident can't get out of a chair no matter what, then you can tilt them all they want, because it's not a restraint. Number 11, this is what they call danger of clamping, which I guess is kind of a pinching. When a resident is there and you're making adjustments like, the tilt back that you just did, Brad, you wanna make sure their arms are in like this, that they're not gonna get pinched. Like if you brought it back up here right now, Brad. Oh.
Yeah.
Or if he was adjusting the armrest up and down, and the resident had, the hand right there, obviously, you could get pinched. So generally, you wanna have one person doing the adjustments, and you only wanna do one adjustment at a time.
Correct.
Very common sense, but we gotta bring these things up, right, Brad?
You bet.
Now, on the back, there is a sheet here that does tell you how to clean this chair, and especially if you have specific stains. It has different formulas of what you can try for lipstick or pens or whatever, anything.
Right,
So ink, and I'm sure especially when you get it on this type of material. Generally, otherwise they just use soap and water.
Right.
But the guide's on the back of the chair so that you know what to do. So that's the 12, Brad. 12 guidelines you should know.
Yep.
Aren't you smarter now?
Yeah, I am, Bob. This is a nice chair. They're well built, and we've got our other videos to show how to adjust it and more, and a little more details
So
on it.
stay tuned.
Remember, Bob.
Oh, wait, what now?
We are not professional actors, but we are professional therapists, and we know what we're talking about.
All right, I'm glad you told us that.
We got to make our guidelines and our
Are we done yet,
stipulations.
Brad?
Well, you never know.
All right,
Something
thanks.
we can consider.